What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to my channel. We're going to be doing the everyday long wear makeup look that I promised in the last one. If you didn't watch the last one, we just talked all about the essentials you need for your makeup kit, and now we're putting them into practice. So stay tuned and we'll see how we get this awesome, natural, everyday wear look. Alright, so I've already done my left eye just so we can get an idea of where we're heading with this. And today's palette that I'm using is the Chic Beauty Catnip's Rainbow Sharts palette. And I'm using this one because it has so many neutral colors, as you can see, but also a little bit of fun in case you want to get adventurous with it. But the main colors we're going to be using today are going to be Burnt, Toast, Natural, Chocolate, and Champs. So let's just dive into it. First step in any eye look is to prime your eyes, and if you don't have an eye primer specifically, you can use your concealer, a great little trick. So just take your little wand, dab a little on your eye, and then blend it in. Make sure to prime underneath your eyes, so that way the shadow that we put on sticks there as well. Next step, we're going to go ahead and choose the color Burnt here, which is a nice dark brown. And I'm going to be using this fluffy brush here. It looks like that. And I'm going to apply that to the crease area and my outer lid. Now, you're like, wait, what's a crease? What's an outer lid? If you're new to makeup, crease is basically where that depth is in your eye, where your eyeball meets your brow bone, I believe. And then the outer corner is just going to be this outer third of your lid. So pick up the color. If you have a little too much, just dab it off. And then I usually start with the outer corner. And then I'll bring it all the way kind of to where my brow line ends. And then that's when I start to shift it and blend it into the crease area. So after we get to the outer lid and start blending it into the crease, we're going to take it all the way about 2/3 in and then stop. We want to leave that inner corner area untouched. Once we got that color down, we're going to go ahead and take that same brush and you're just going to start buffing it out, diffusing that color, and that's going to give it more of that sultry effect and create even more of that depth that we're looking for. Next, we're going to go in with Toast, which is this taupey brown color, and we're going to apply that onto the lid, and again, leave that inner corner area untouched. We don't want shadow touching it yet. So go ahead first and pack it on. Just pick it up and pat. And then bring it up to where you'll see that like crease line that we've almost created with our blend-in. Alright, so we've got that lid down. I'm going to go back in again with that blending brush we used before. Get a little bit more of that burnt brown color, and we're just going to now blend the edges and then make that gradient from the taupey brown to the dark brown more smooth. Next part we're going to move on to is underneath the eye. I like to take that dark brown that we were using for our crease in our outer corner, and using a cat's paw, which is a brush that looks like this. Kind of looks like their little toe beans. It's like a short, stumpy little guy, and I'm going to pick up that brown color and just pack it on. And again, leave that inner corner untouched. That color is laid down. Go ahead and take a clean, fluffy brush. If you don't have another fluffy brush, just clean the one you used for your crease in your outer corner and blend right underneath your under eye line to diffuse that color and then to give you more of that sultriness. So now I've got that all done, and you're gonna be like, wait, I've got shadow all over my face. I'm gonna look like a Tim Burton character. It's okay. That's why I do my eyes first, because that way we can do any cleanup with our foundation in the next step and define any kind of angles we want. So do not worry about that. I got you covered. Now we're going to that inner third that we've been neglecting this whole time, and I'm gonna use this very, very fun shimmery color called Champ, and using a round little dome brush, I'm gonna pick it up, some of that floral action, and I'm going to apply that to my inner corner and even take it into the tear duct. Don't forget to put that underneath that inner corner on your under eye that we left free. And then sometimes what I like to do is I'll just take that color and I'll even sweep it and just bring it up above where that blended out crease is. So it kind of adds like a natural highlight up there. And then again, going in with a clean brush, we're just gonna go ahead and blend where we applied our shimmer to diffuse that out and make the whole look just seem kind of smooth and all blended in together. So before we line our eyes, I'm gonna go ahead and show you how you can kind of fill in your brows a little bit and make them look fuller using a little brow pencil. I already kind of did that, as you can see in the beginning of this video, but that's just because I have no brows and I did not want to scare you. So the product we're using is gonna be this microBrow pencil by the Creme Shop. And it has like a little spoolie on one end, it's got the little pencil on the other. But go ahead and use that spoolie, comb out your hairs, make them go into the same direction, and then go ahead and go in with the pencil and just kind of follow the natural shape of your brows. And remember, they are sisters, not twins. Never have I ever been able to get them perfectly symmetrical, and when you do, I mean, I feel like somebody should get a gold star every time that happens. But so go ahead and just fill in little tiny strokes. And there you have it. Your brow is filled, it is defined, it is full. So let's go to line our eyes now. We're doing a different little trick today. Instead of using an eyeliner, I'm going to be taking a small little angled brush, and I'm going to be using the darkest brown in this palette, which is called Chocolate. And I'm going to use that to add that darkness to my lash line. I think this is just a more soft and like subtle look. It's very easy, especially if you're just getting into makeup. That way, if you don't have an eyeliner, you can just use a dark shadow. But I also just kind of like how it adds to the smokiness of it. And then I like to bring it out even to this area to kind of wing it a bit. And then you can take that same dark brown and even bring it just a little bit under your lower lash line. Alright, the eyeshadow part is done, so the next step would be mascara and lining your eyes with some eyeliner. I'm going to do that off camera, and then we'll jump straight into the foundation part.
Hey guys, this is post-edit Alex, whatever. I just realized, I looked at the footage, I don't even have the foundation part. I didn't even realize my phone wasn't recording for that. I'm so embarrassed. So I guess I know what our next video idea is gonna be. I'm gonna show you how to do that foundation routine, but at least you get the eye look from this, which I think is, you know, the key part. So I apologize for that. I'm still getting used to all of this, but I promise the next video will be much more better, like much more flawless.
So of course my camera stopped recording right at the chiseling out phase, but just to kind of go over what I did, I used the e.l.f. palette that we set our foundation with, and I used the darker color and then this Real Techniques 301 brush and just chiseled out my face and then blended out using a stippling motion. And then I top that with a highlighter, which you'll apply to your cheekbone right here. It's gonna make that pop, and it's also going to further contour your face. And then I used blush. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry about this, guys. But then I used this blush and I applied it in circular motions to the apples of your cheeks and then just a little bit on your nose to add a extra oomph. So to finish this look, we're gonna do the lips, and it's gonna be using this NYX lip liner pencil. It's a Suede matte lip liner in Brunch Me. You're gonna line your edges of the lips and then take it just on the inner corners. So edges, and then just shading in that inner corner part. After you apply the lip liner, go in with the lip gloss, and what that's gonna do is it's gonna take that color that we put on the inner corner of the lips and it's gonna shift it towards the middle very subtly so you get that really gorgeous gradient. I just love how it looks. And there you have it. You've got your natural everyday wear look using the products that I mentioned in the last video. I really hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you find that this is a very simple introductory look into makeup. If you have suggestions or ideas of what you would like to see for future videos, please comment down below. And if you recreate this look, tag me on Instagram or Twitter. I'm the same handle everywhere. It's @WolfAlexandria. And I would just love to see your gorgeous faces. But until the next time, bye.